of job security is upon us. If you are someone like millions and millions of Americans who rely on your job to take care of you, who relies on your paycheck to support you and your family, I'm here to tell you, really, I'm here to warn you, in case you haven't been paying attention, that job security is a thing of the past, and there's no such thing as job security. So we need to learn that. We need to understand that. We need to comprehend that. We need to embrace that. I know it's a scary thought because so many of you, like me, have been raised on the idea that if you have a good job, it is safe, secure. But I'm here to tell you there's no such thing. So we're seeing mass layoffs, which essentially are mass firings. And this is going to be a part of, in my opinion, the next 3 to 5 years. The reason being is because money is beginning to flow out of the economy. So you look at the companies who've done so far like mass layoffs. Well, and go and look at their revenue numbers, right? So a lot of the times, not every time, but a lot of the times it's in direct correlation to their overall revenue or their profit, right? And so you need to understand that as these companies start to, not make as much money, I'm doing this live, so it's kind of impromptu. I'm actually bass fishing, but I stopped for a minute to do this important video because I need to do it. I don't want to forget. This is so important. So I'm here in my neighborhood just fishing, which I like to do in the mornings. And after I drop the kids off before I go home and hang out with the wife, I think that's her. I see a Tesla coming, so it might be her going home. So, but I like to fish, but I need to do this video. Welcome to the channel. If you're not a part of this community, I offer or openly invite you to join this community where I'm going to talk about the real things about money. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to talk about, what I believe about money, how I believe that, money is essential to the way you live here on this earth, the time that you have. It's not the most important thing, but it is very important. And so, but I want you guys to know and understand that in order to live the life you want to live, it's going to take some money to be able to do that. And you guys can do it. So, but the problem is that a lot of you, like so many across the country, really across the world, depend on the paycheck. And so what I'm seeing is, all right, the end of the pay, like the guaranteed paycheck, that era is dying out. That era is coming to an end. We are not living in the I'm going to work and I'm guaranteed to get paid. No, that's coming to an end. We are at a time where you might not have a job tomorrow. AI could replace you, because now I remember, like, if some of you can remember, if you're in your 30s and stuff like that, you could remember when there was safe, secure jobs, when your parents always had the same job 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Your grandparents worked at a job for 40 years, same job, retired, and then got this thing called guaranteed benefits. So there's a retirement check in the mail every month. And I'm here to tell you that's not how it's going to be for you. That's not how it's going to be for me. Retirement is going to be, I'm taking a risk here because this might not be 100% true, but I believe, I'll phrase it this way. I believe that retirement is very close to being a thing of the past. I always advise to be ahead of the change. So if you see the clouds starting to form, pack the umbrella. If it doesn't rain, awesome. But I'd rather have and not need than to need and not have. So be prepared. I believe that retirement is a thing of the past. I believe you're not going to see retirement in the next 10, 15 years, maybe 20. That retirement's going to go out of the window. Nobody's going to be talking about retirement because there's going to be no such thing. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong. It's just what I think. And so the way I handle that is I say, all right, now that I see Social Security, because think about it. How do you retire? What are the retirement methods? Right? How do you get retired? Right? I'm sorry, not how do you get retired, but what do you get? What is retirement? All right. So retirement is you work the job for a certain amount of time and they pay you. Social Security pay you. 401k pays you, stuff like that. Well, Social Security is bankrupt. 401k is a volatile market. It's up, it's down. Who knows? It's not reliable. That's what we know. And so with the market like that, we can't trust it. So where's the security I did a video on my other channel talking about security. Where's the security coming from for the retirement? So what I do is I don't think about retirement. I'm not going to retire. I'm okay with that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find something I love doing where I can make a bunch of money doing it, and I'm going to do it until I can't do it anymore. That's what I'm going to do. If I'm 85 and I can still do it, I'm doing it. I'm not thinking about retirement. I'm not looking at 65 as the scoreboard to be able to get out of the game. I'm not thinking about any of that. I want to do activities and move around and have fun and teach people and educate people. You see people that love what they do, they're doing it until they're 90, right? So as long as they're old, as long as they're healthy enough to do it, that should be the goal, not retirement, to be healthy as you get older, right? So think about that. But there are mass layoffs, mass firings happening all around the country, really all around the world. Companies are cutting back. Inflation is killing the profit. Because companies are making revenue, they're just not generating profit. And so they're starting to execute positions. And that might include you. So I'm not doing this video to scare you. I'm doing this video to wake you up. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. So my advice to you, because you're probably sitting there going, hey, I believe you. I can see stuff happening. I'm starting to see stuff at my job. What do I do? Great question. I always say the questions are the answers. If you ask the right questions, you'll get the right answer. Smash the thumbs up. If you believe that there's no such thing as job security anymore, then smash the thumbs up. Let me know. That's how you say, Sean, I agree, bro. There's no such thing as job security. You could drop it in the comments. Let me know. Welcome to the channel. So what do you do? Here's what you do, because I promised this would be a short video, and it's going to be. But here's what you do. You need to find a way to make money while you still have your job. Some of you, while you still have your job, go ahead, use some of the money from your savings and emergency and rainy day account. Use that as an opportunity account. Use some of the money there to try to make more money. Use the money to make more money. Use the money to make more money. That's all I want you to do with that money. Use it. Try to use it to make more money. Guess what? You might fail the first 5 times, the first 10 times. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I want you to develop the habit. That's the most important thing. You take $1,000 out, you take a chance on something that doesn't work, fine. That's just how it goes. Every basket doesn't go in. But every shot doesn't land. As good as a shooter as I am, they all don't go in, right? Even I'm shocked when I miss. All right, that's the video for another day. But at the end of the day, like I said, get in the habit of learning how to use money to make money. If I could teach guys one habit, it's use money to make money. How much you have in the bank? I have 10,000. Why? Are you 10,000 short on something? No, I'm just stacking money. Why? The banks are using it. Why aren't you using it? That's the real question. So learn to use the money to make more money. If you lose it, that's fine. Sometimes you lose. But the important part is you're learning to develop the habit of what? Using money to make money. You're not always going to win, but you're going to learn how to make money. I love my neighborhood. People are so nice. And I love it back here. It's expensive, but it's so nice. My boy Jason, he's watching. He's like, yeah, buddy, it's expensive back there. But people are good. I like good people. It's cheap to live in the hood and hear gunshots all night. I don't want that life. I've done that too long. I don't want that. So I don't get on here and act like I don't want to be rich. I don't want to live. Hey, I'm okay living in the ghetto. No. Don't say stuff like that. The stories you tell yourself, that's true. Be careful what you tell yourself. So I tell myself I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to build wealth for my family. I want my kids to live a great life when they get married. I want to give them houses. That's just what I want to do. Right? Well, God doesn't want you to be rich. What Bible are you reading? The one I'm reading says he's a God of abundance. In fact, in blessings is the only thing he challenges you to test him on. In fact, in the scripture on blessings, he said he not only will he give you what you need and meet your need, he said he'll give you more than that. To me, that's abundance. When Jesus went out and fed the 5,000 and it was more than that, he did it more than once, with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Not only did he feed them, not only were they full, there were leftovers. That it was already a miracle that he fed them. Let's not overlook the fact that there were leftovers. That's abundance. When he put Adam and Eve in the garden, he said, eat off any tree freely. That's abundance. I'm just telling you. Well, God doesn't want everybody to be rich. No, of course not. God ain't put everybody here to be rich. If everybody's rich, who's rich? Right? But he did put you here to live in abundance. It's our fault we don't. I'll say that again. It's our fault we don't. It's your fault. if you don't. It's my fault if I don't. All right, let me get off here before I start preaching. If you guys want me to start doing because I've been thinking about this heavy, man. I don't know if the Holy Spirit's been telling me this. I'm always careful. I don't just say God told me something. I don't always know. So, but if I know this kind of been in my spirit. I'm not saying the Lord put it in there. I'm just saying I've been feeling it for a while, and I hear it from other people. Maybe I should start teaching, start a gospel channel where I teach the word, and we could tie it into finance and stuff like that. I'm not a Bible scholar or anything like that. So, but anyway, I always tell you, money is great, life is good. There's nothing more important than salvation, so don't miss that. Whether you're broke or rich, most important thing you could ever have. So, but again, just another tidbit of God not having a problem with people being rich. God told you in the Bible that his servants were rich. He told you how rich they were, how they were rich. He made them rich. Job lost everything. He made him rich again. He don't just give you stuff like that. That's not what it means. But he puts you in position to take advantage of some of the things he gives you. So God ain't a God that's just like, man, I want a big house, I want a mansion, and I want a G-Wagon in front of it. And you wake up in the morning, it's there. That ain't how it works. God will give you the idea to get you that stuff. Now, what you do with it, that's up to you. He'll give you the ability, the talent to get it, but it's up to you. LeBron James could be working at Whataburger, but he's not. He's in the NBA. God gave him the talent, but if he would have done nothing with it, he'd be at Whataburger. So, all right, guys, I got to go. I'm looking at this water. I told you I'm bass fishing. My line's in the back. I'm about to grab it. I'm about to get out here. Oh, I got some great news coming up for all of my students. I'm launching another middleman business, and if you guys want to check it out, I'll be giving it to. I'll be dropping it very, very soon. So if you want to learn what a middleman business is and how you could run one, I have one, and I'll drop the link in the first comment below. You could also Google it. It's called Quote Buddy, QUOTEBUDDY. I'm launching that business. It's really cool. It's really similar to Craigslist, but I got some other features about it that I really like. And it's just a listing directory, but it's going to be huge. It's going to make a lot of money. We're just dropping it, and we haven't even officially launched. Just getting the website and everything completed. I've been kind of keeping it a secret, but it's a middleman business I'm about to be dropping. I told you guys, the way to make money and enjoy life at the same time is you have to have a business that or something that makes money for you without you having to clock in at it. I don't want a job. Create a business, create a system. Systems build wealth, not jobs. I know there's a very few where people make a ridiculous amount of money, but for most of us, systems build wealth, not jobs. Okay. All right. I got to go. I heard that from Myron Golden, by the way. Love Myron Golden. So, I got to go. You're welcome to look at my site, look over. You'll see how this works. I can teach you how to do it. Put the word middleman in the comments below. Teach you how to build your own middleman business without having to go to work. Look at what I'm doing. While my business is up and running, look at what I'm doing. I'm fishing, and that's what I'm about to do. So if you want to learn how to build a business from your phone, put the word middleman in the comments below, or click the link in the video description below. I'll drop the website link so you guys can check it out in the first video. I'll put it in the video description. And or in the first comments, or both. But anyway, jobs are not safe, secure. Please don't get caught lacking. Please don't get caught not having yourself taken care of. These jobs are going to do what they have to do to protect themselves. You need to do the same. All right, be unfaithful to your job. Yeah, I said it. Cheat on your job as much as you can. All right, I got to go, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.